34 drivers searching for their first win to qualify them for the Showdown. Who's it going to be? Stick around to find out. Good evening and welcome to the Racer League as we are back to the Coca-Cola track. I am your host, Nathaniel Scott. And currently, right now, let's go over the points before we get into race 10 here on the Racer League. As you know, we have 15 drivers searching to get into the Showdown, which is the last 5 races of the season. But tonight, we'll conclude the regular season before the Showdown. So far, 2 drivers have qualified already for the championship race. We have 4 cars that are within 10 points of qualifying for the Showdown or not qualifying for the Showdown. Bree Miller sits only 6 points above the cutoff line. Rod Ellison is the cutoff line for the Showdown. 2 points behind Rod sits the number 1 of Jay Shepler. And 5 points behind Rod sits the 92 of Kim Jackson outside of the Showdown. But let's go ahead and get into race 10, shall we? Let's go over our qualifying results. Starting on the pole today, we have the 2-time winner of the number 55, Tina Miller. On the outside in second, the number 33 of Laura Ellison, seeking her first win of the season. In third, the number 8 of Mason Cecil. In fourth, the number 6 of Steven Nelson. And rounding out the top 5 is the number 1 of Jay Shepler, who sits only 2 points out of the Showdown. The number 6 of Steven Nelson does qualify fourth, so it'll be nice to see him hopefully get a great finish today and maybe qualify for the Showdown, because if not, he is seeking a trade. But now it's time for a fun part of our show before we begin our race, and that is where you, the viewer, get to ask Ernie a question.
Questions with questions. Questions with Ernie. Questions with Ernie. Questions with Ernie. Questions.
All right. Well, today's question comes from Tom, who commented on our YouTube channel week 8, and he wants Ernie's thoughts on another manufacturer entering the Racer League. Ernie?
Well, Nathaniel, I think that's a great question there from our viewer. But I've actually been talking with the Racer League officials about this and working with them. The Racer League has been working with engineers to make their own car for the Racer League drivers to have. They've put together the futuristic automotive Racer Type 1. This car is safer for the drivers, has great handling, great speed, and will provide some great racing for our viewers to watch. But most importantly, it's going to keep our racers safe. So, to answer your question, Racer League is going to have their own car starting in Season 3.
Well, that is good to know, Ernie. It'll be interesting to see that futuristic automotive Racer Type 1 car out on the track. But also in some other comments and some other news in Racer League, Dwight actually got called out by the number 1 of Jay Shepler. Dwight called Jay Shepler underrated. Overrated, I apologize. And Jay was not happy with that, so Dwight answered back, and Dwight went out on the track. Check this out.
Well, hi there, y'all. This is Dwight. I'm in the car here today, the Racer League car, and I've got Ernie Dollar back up there on the pit box. Ernie, do you got me there on the radio?
Well, yeah there, Dwight. I got you loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and fire this car up there. Oh heavens, this is really loud. Oh heavens, well I'm gonna put it in gear and oh snap, I'm going backwards. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh goodness. Ernie, what am I doing?
Put it in first, Dwight. You gotta push forward on the shifter.
Oh, alright, well let's try this again. See if I can get it. I think I'm in the right gear. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I've got this. Oh heavens, I'm spinning. Oh, hold on to it. Oh heavens. This goes really fast there, Ernie.
Yep, it will.
Alright, I'm gonna try to turn around here. See if I can get out. Oh heavens, people running out. Alright, well, going down the track now, Ernie.
Well, open it up there, Dwight.
No way, this thing's so loud. Already kind of hard to handle there. See if I can try to get it out onto the track now. Oh heavens. Alright, be nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy there.
Why don't you go ahead and open it up there, Dwight?
No way there, Ernie. I'm not ready for that yet. Wow, this is some pretty steep banks here on this Coca-Cola track there, y'all. Oh heavens. I'm just gonna take it nice and easy. Nice and easy around the track. I'm falling off the track. Oh heavens, I'm falling off the track.
Yes, you gotta go faster there, Dwight.
Well, I'm trying and then I start spinning. Oh heavens, that's the wall. That's the wall. I almost hit the wall. Oh gosh. I gotta keep both hands on the wheel now. And really just focus here. Alright. Oh, it's gotten nice. Okay. Okay, so faster is a little bit better.
Yep, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh heavens, that's the ball again. See, I just got lost in my focus there. Oh heavens, try to correct it, try to correct it. Oh, I hit the wall. I hope they're not mad. Oh heavens. Okay, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Nice and easy, car. Come on, work with me, man. Oh, work with me. Oh heavens, I'm so scared. Oh, this is so hard. Oh my goodness, there's the turn again. I don't know. Oh gosh. Try to stay on the track here. I'm so scared, Ernie.
You got this, Dwight.
But this is so hard, oh my goodness. Oh, there's the grass. Oh, there's the track again. Oh my goodness, that is a big bump and there's no cushions in this seat. This just hurts so much. Alright, I think I'm just gonna bring it into the pit road there. Oh heavens, if I can figure out how to get in there. Oh heavens. Oh mercy, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Alright. Yeah, I guess I can't do that. I'm gonna bring it back into the pits there, Ernie, and bring it back to you.
Alright then, Dwight.
This is just so hard.
Well, while we were watching that, the drivers have been called to their cars, so I'm going to go ahead and send it down or up to our in-booth commentators, Dwight and Sue, and I will see you after the race.
Well, thanks, Nathaniel, for that welcome. My name is Sue Llewellyn, and I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey y'all, how's it going there?
Quite well for me. You sound a little hoarse today.
Well, I am just a little bit there, Stu. The Racer League put on a concert down in the infield. I've been singing all day long to my favorite band,
Who's that?
the Fanny Packs.
Oh, my.
Oh, yes.
Who opened for him?
The one-armed man, Dan. I tell you though, Stu, I never thought body parts could play instruments like that.
All right, then.
But yeah, I was down there with Ernie. We were just having a good old time today. But I think I might have lost my voice today there.
Sounds like a little bit.
I apologize there. Y'all may have to go get me some Uncle Carl's cough syrup again and try to clear this up a little bit.
Sure. Well, you know what's really clear right now?
Well, what's that there, Sue?
That number one of Jay Shepler. He called you out a couple weeks ago.
Well, that he did there, Sue.
And now he's sitting in fifth right now.
Well, I took him up on that.
You sure did.
Yeah,
You
yes.
sure did. Did you learn your lesson?
I think so.
All right, then.
I'm just not made to go fast.
Sure. Who was fast was that 55 of Tina Miller. She's on the pole.
Getting the pole there, Sue, and I tell you, if she gets another win today, I mean, she's already qualified for the championship race.
That'll be bonus points going into that.
We got a lot of drivers who need a win today to get themselves into the showdown there, Sue, but the green flag is out, and we're going racing.
That Tina Miller, she sure did get a good start.
That she did there, Sue. Mason Cecil and teammate behind him right there, Jay Shepler, making their way on the inside line right up against her there.
They're definitely gaining.
Oh, look up there too, Sue. We got number 6 there, Steven Nelson.
He needs a win or he's going to have a new team.
I believe that's right.
Here he goes. That number 8. He's right on that bumper.
Right there, Stu, and they're 3 wide racing, like 7th position back.
They sure are.
Well, Mason Cecil's got a run there on the inside there, Stu. I think he
Sure
might be able to
does.
try to get a run here and try to get underneath that 55 car.
Well, 55 did lead that lap, but
That one, but
I don't think she's going to lead the next one.
I don't know. He was 0.01 seconds behind her,
Sure was.
but
There he goes.
he's got the inside there. Looks like he's clear of her, and here comes that 57 there of Scott Rector, too, up in 3rd.
Running back in the 30th position is the 48 of Maxis Universe.
Now, that car definitely needs a good finish here today, Sue.
Absolutely.
That car's sitting in 11th place in points right now, only 20 points above the cutoff line for the showdown.
Oh my.
Yes, there's a lot of drivers in that pack right there that definitely need to make sure they get a good finish today so they can get themselves into the showdown. Especially that 92 there for Kim Jackson.
Sure.
5 points out of the showdown.
There's that number 1 of Jay Shepler.
Oh, caution's out there, Stu.
Caution is out.
That Jay Shepler is falling back to just a little bit.
Sure.
Maybe need to just make a few adjustments to his car and
Absolutely.
get settled in. But he's got a caution here. Maybe they'll come into the pits and make an adjustment under this caution. But looky there, Slew. That 55 is
Look
trying to
at
make
that.
a great move there as they're racing back to the line.
That 55 is going to take the lead again.
Heavens to Betsy.
It looks like that number 6 is making a move on the 57 as well.
Wonder if he's going to be able to get that position there, Stu.
We'll find out here in just a
Just
moment.
little
Here's a
bit. Oh,
replay.
heavens. Oh, mercy there, Stu.
Just who you were talking about.
You know what, Stu? That is not good there for that 92 team.
It is not.
I mean, Kim Jackson sits 5 points below the showdown line.
There's that number 9. She got pushed all the way down. Slowing down, trying to make her way back up.
Oh, mercy there, Stu.
Didn't have much room to go anywhere.
They go so fast here on this track.
Sure.
Just trying to make it up there.
Well, they're all coming down to pit road. So let's go down to Ernie and see what adjustments are going to be made. Ernie?
Well, guys, the number 1 of Jay Shepler is going to make some adjustments on his car. They need a little bit more speed, so they're going to add some grill tape and make a tire pressure adjustment, try to get him a little bit faster out there. Everybody else is going to take 4 tires and fill up on volatilized propellant juice as they get ready to come back out onto the track. But that's about all that's going on down here. They're heading back out now.
Well, thanks, Ernie. Looks like some of those drivers only took a gas and go.
Well, that they did, it looks like. They're 4 wide racing coming out of pit road.
They sure are.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, I tell you.
It's quite a race off pit road, so we'll let them sort it out, and we'll be right back to the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing League.
Hey, you're watching the Racer League, and I'm Frank the Talking Wiener. Don't forget to like or comment below and let us know what you think.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? I'm here with my counterpart, still with a hoarse voice, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey, y'all. How's it going?
It's going quite well for that number 8. He took the lead there,
That he
coming
did
out of
there,
the pits.
Stu. That 55 Tina Miller, she lost a couple of spots there, Stu. But that number 6 there for Steven Nelson,
He jumped up there
he
as
jumped
well.
way up there.
He needs a win. Just like we've been talking all season, if he doesn't make the showdown, he's going to demand a trade.
Oh, yes.
That's going to be quite interesting as we get to the offseason if he
will.
doesn't make it.
See where he ends up. But just to mention here, Sue, we do have some drivers that are out of the race right now.
We sure do.
That would be the number 37 of Eric Bellarby, the 10. Oh, I'm sorry, the 91 of Aunt Christie, the number 64 of Katie Harshbarger, the number 92 of Kim Jackson, the 9 of Denise Rector, the 26 of Ricky Bobby, and the 49 of Rod Ellison. All out of the race.
They sure are. That pace car brings them out of turn 4, and it's going down to the pits.
They drive pretty quick coming down that way.
They sure do. You know what that means, Dwight?
Y'all know what that means. We're going racing.
There they go. And here they come.
3 wide racing back there for third, Sue.
They sure are. Jay Shepler's leading that charge.
He is. He's got the number 13 of Nathan Rector right behind him, getting him a great push right there. Look at that.
He sure is.
Just a great push.
That number 6, he's giving that number 8 all he can handle right now, and there
Right
he goes,
is.
making the
He's gonna try to
move.
make the move there, Stu, and Tina Miller's right behind him, going on the inside line. Gonna make that move, gonna make that pass there, Stu, and Tina's like, I want my spot back too.
Sure. Absolutely. Looks like that number 6, he's going to lead the lap. It's going to be a bonus point, but kind of mute at this point as he cannot make the showdown on points.
He needs more than points there, Stu.
He sure does. He needs the win.
He does.
And that 55 is not going to let him have it, as she's looking on the inside as well.
Not right now. He's gonna have to get a little bit more if he wants to be able to hold on to that lead there, Sue.
Absolutely. Looks like he got a good run coming down that. 55 is unable to make that pass. Here we got the 99 of Bree Miller. She's running 13th right now.
She sits 12th in points there, Stu, and 6 points above the cutoff line.
A good finish here can get her in.
Well, yes. Well, it'll keep her in. She's already qualified for the showdown right now off of points, y'all. So she needs a great finish here to keep herself in the showdown. But what might help there, Stu, is that number 9 car, Denise Rector, is out. And Denise is only 41 spots ahead right now of the showdown, in the showdown. So
here's that number 4, Tommy Ray. He's sitting 13th right now.
he's one of those drivers that could get this off of points today if the cards fall into his favor there, Stu.
Sure.
He could. He's only sitting about 67 points behind the showdown cutoff line.
He's getting some work done by his teammate, that number 2 of Bryson.
He's down there on the bottom, just charging along. We got Jay Shepler there, Stu. The number 1 car still sitting about in 5th place.
Him and that 52 have been going back and forth.
It's at the half. Jay is one of those drivers, too. He's sitting right there underneath the cutoff line for the showdown, Stu. He's only 2 points away from qualifying for the showdown.
He's right there.
If he gets qualified, Stu, we could have 2, maybe 3 drivers that are rookies in the showdown this season.
That would be quite impressive.
It would.
Well, looks like they got everything about sorted out for now. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll still be green flag racing right here on the Racer League.
I'm going to go get some coffee syrup.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, all right. That's it. Run. Really? Yeah, run. Run, you're live.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name's Sue. How do you do? I'm still here with my counterpart, Mr. Clive Flanders.
We still have that number 6 car in the lead there, Sue.
We sure do. And here's got a rookie, number 23. He's moving on up into the 15th position.
Well, that Dylan Birchfield, he was in the showdown there for a while there, but now he's out of the showdown. He's currently sitting 19th in points, and he's 37 points outside of qualifying for the showdown.
So a good finish here could get him in.
It could there, Sue, especially with the number 9 of Denise Rector being out, the 92
Sure.
of Kim Jackson being out. Anybody's race.
Anybody's race, including the number 45 of Skittle Waffles, who has moved up to 11th.
Well, Skittle Waffles needs a win here today, Sue.
Sure.
To be able to get the qualify for the showdown. Skittle Waffles cannot get into the showdown today off of points.
Another driver that's in that same boat is that number 33, Laura Ellison. She's running 8th right now and battling the 13 for the next position.
Well, that's a good spot to be in there, Sue, working your way up to the front. Well, she did, though, start right up there in the front there,
She
didn't
started
Sue?
second.
Yes, that's right. Looking at my notes. Right behind that, we've got the 95 there of Carl Phillips.
He started way back.
He did. He's working himself up.
Speaking of way back, is that number 17, a Christie Rector. She's sitting 27th right now.
Not a good place to be there, Sue. She could qualify off of points today, but not being all the way back there.
Not being
She
back
needs
there.
20 points there, Sue, on her other competitors to get her into the showdown this week.
Sure. Here we got the number 2 of Bryson. He seems to be off the pace right now.
He is there, Sue. He's slowing down quite a bit there.
We got the leaders coming up behind him. Let's go down to Ernie and see what's going on. Ernie, what's going on with that number 2?
Well, guys, number 2 car is thinking he's got a flat tire. Just not being able to get up to speed like he wants to. I'd look for him to come to the pits here real soon.
Well, thanks, Ernie.
Yes,
Oh,
if he
boy.
can make it into the pits there, Sue.
That number 6 came right up on him.
He is.
Oh.
Oh, heavens, he cuts off the 8 car there, Sue.
He makes it down to the pits, but
Oh, here comes Jay Shepler right there on the outside, able to carry that momentum. Followed by Uncle Mike there, Sue.
and the 33. We got a 3-wide battle right now for first place. Now that 6 got hung up, and it's going to go to that 33.
Heavens to Betsy there, Sue.
Oh, and now we're under caution. That can't be good, so we're racing back to the line.
Oh, lordy.
33, she's got quite a good lead right now. She's probably going to maintain that, I'd imagine.
I would think so there, Sue.
She got in low. She's one that needs a win to get into the showdown, like we said before.
Oh, yes.
Yep, she's going to lead them back to the line here. We'll go and take a look at this replay. Here's that number 10 and 52 again.
They've gotten into it quite a few times there this season, Sue.
Well, they sure have. Almost took out the number 8.
Oh, heavens. Oh, my goodness, Sue.
Oh, my.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. I hope that
Hang
52
on.
car is all right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, heavens.
That 47 spinning in there. What happened to him?
See what happens. Oh, he got clipped by the 10 car. Oh, I bet he is not happy there, Sue.
I'm sure he is not.
Boop, right on the nose.
Right on that nose.
I hope that 52 car is
Here's
okay.
a 37. Looks like he ran over some debris, and he had a flat tire going down because he's off the pace, as you can see.
He's slowing down there and trying to get out of the way. Oh, and just gets rear-ended there by the 21 of Jeremy Nelson. And the 57 of Scott Rector, and he just ping-pongs off the ground right there, Sue, and ends up on his hood.
That is not good. Not good at all.
It is not.
Here we got the drivers coming back down pit road. So let's go down to Ernie and see what adjustments are going to be made. Ernie?
Well, guys, this one came at quite a surprise for a lot of these drivers. So, not too many changes are going to be made. They're going to do 4 tires and fill up on some volatilized propellant juice to try to get themselves back out onto the track today. But the 55, she seems pretty happy with her car, and so does the 6, which is surprising for him today, leading some of the laps up there and then just getting caught up in that traffic that he had. But everybody else is fixing damage that they needed to when they're involved in that accident, and they're heading your way, guys.
Well, thanks, Ernie. Yeah, quite a good race off pit road.
Well, that we do. They're going to be 3-wide racing coming down here. Wow.
Go to that 22. Well, you know what this means. I'm sure you can say it with me.
I think we're going to take a break.
I think we will.
All right, then.
And what we're going to do before we take a break, we're going to let them get lined up and sort it out.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Racer League gets no endorsements. We do it all for free. Because we have nothing better to do. Hey, you're watching the Racer League, and I'm Frank the Talking Wiener. And I just want you to subscribe or ring the bell for us.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? And I'm here with my counterpart, Mr. Dwight Flanders.
Hey, y'all.
Well, they're getting lined back up. At number 2 is back out on the track.
He is, but he's going to be a lap down there, too. He's sitting underneath the 33 there, Laura Ellison.
That's correct. We do have some drivers out of the race.
We do?
We sure do.
Some more drivers?
More drivers.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
After that last caution, we got the 37, Eric Bellarby now.
Oh, heavens.
Number 10 is Isabella. 52 of Eric Rector. 72 of Michael Rector. 21 of Jeremy Nelson. 57 of Scott Rector. And 28.
That Jacob Banks,
That's correct.
who won 2 weeks ago.
He did, so at least he's in the showdown
He
with his
is.
win. So today's race doesn't hurt him too bad.
He doesn't, but he's going to have to get it together before the showdown happens.
Absolutely. Although that wreck was not really his fault. He just kind of got caught up in somebody else's mess.
That's true there, Sue. And that 52 and that 10 have had some messes here quite a bit.
They sure have. They sure have. Almost wonder if there's something else going on off the track.
I think there might be there, Sue. I think there might be.
Well, I know for certain that pace car's down.
And that green flag is out, and we're going racing.
Let's see if that number 33 can clear these lapped cars.
Not able to there, Sue, especially when you got that 95 there. Carl Phillips giving a push, but you've got some great cars there on the outside.
We sure do.
Pushing right along.
That number 2 looks like he just had that flat tire. He's back to...
He's back up to speed there, Sue, and looks like he might have his lap back if he didn't get another lap back. Another lap down, if I could talk today.
Sure, here we're 4 wide. At least we were. The Skittle Waffles making a move to the front.
That's great there for that team.
Absolutely.
We need that Skittle Waffles, the 6, all to get a win today, and the 33 to get a win today. One of them has to win to get in.
Sure. Absolutely.
He got the 13 there of Nathan Rector. Now, he's sitting 6th in points right now.
He's pretty comfortably in
He's
points.
comfortable, but he's not qualified yet. He does need a good finish still today to keep himself locked in.
That's 6 and 45. Boy, they're going at it like they need that win.
They are. And they've
Same
got
with that 95.
That 95's right there, right behind them there, Stu. I think we have a change for the lead there, Stu. That number 13 just took the lead there from Laura Ellison. And looky there, Stu. Those 4 drivers sitting in 2nd to 5th or whatever, all looking for their first win and looking to qualify for the showdown today.
Absolutely.
This is intense, y'all.
This sure is. Boy, they're racing like they got something on the line. That's for sure.
They've definitely all got something to prove here, Stu. They all need that win to lock them in.
That 95's making the pass for the lead, and that number 1 of Jay Shepler's following suit
He's
behind.
right there underneath, but I don't think he's going to quite get it there, Stu. But he's going to give that 33 a great push there, coming into 4, or 3 and 4.
Sure. That number 1 sneaks underneath the 33.
That's a great move there, Stu. Great move.
That 95, he's going to lead the lap. Another bonus point.
Again,
it matters for him.
Those bonus points for those guys aren't going to matter. Now, that bonus point for Nathan Rector, I think will help him a little bit.
Sure.
He just needs a good finish, solid to finish, I would say, up inside the top 10. He'll be all right. Same with that Jay Shepler.
Number 1 and 45, they've been trading barbs back and forth. That number 6, he got caught up on the outside. Fell back, and now he's working his way back up there.
I bet that Jay Shepler's excited to see that number 8 there of his teammate working his way up to the front.
Sure.
So he can get some help up there, because he is all alone. So is that 6 car, though.
He sure is. Both his teammates are out of the
They are.
race.
That is not good, but he's got a great car today there, Sue. I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe rethinks his trade decision.
Sure.
I mean, he just might.
He might. Time will tell.
The team can turn some things around and he can get some good finishes. He might just hang on there.
3-wide battle right now for 6th.
That Nathan Rector on that bottom line is going to get it. That bottom line, once these cars get to running, it's a great line to be in.
Absolutely. Hard to hold the car down.
Fast. Yeah, yes.
As you can see, some of them enter it really high. He's on the move.
It's It's working its way up there, Stu, in that amazing meats car.
He just gave it up to the 43 and 7.
Well, he just went in a little bit too fast there and drifted up the track just a little bit, and it's going to cost him there, Stu.
Absolutely.
He's got his teammate behind him there in the 4.
Another car we were talking about earlier is the 99 of Bree Miller. She's falling back to 15th. She's hanging in there.
I think she might be safe there, Stu. She's sitting 2 or 6 points ahead of the cutoff line right now. We've already had some other drivers that had difficulties inside the showdown, so
Sure.
a great finish here today will help solidify her for the showdown.
Absolutely. Well, look at here. We got a battle for the lead right now. The 95 of Carl Phillips and the 45 of Skittle Waffles.
All heavens to Betsy. Come on, Skittle Waffles.
She's got the inside line right now. She
That's
can hold
true.
it coming into turn 3 and 4.
Just underneath there of that quarter panel, Carl Phillips. I think. Yep, that 45 car's going to get it there, Stu.
She's got it.
Going to take a great run coming off the turn 4 there. It's right down the front stretch.
She's going to lead that lap. Can she lead the rest of them?
Well, that's the one. Or can you lead the last one?
I guess that's the most
That's
important
the most
one.
important one to win, or to lead there, is that last lap. But
Yep.
as they get stuff settled out and figure it out, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a little break here. We'll see y'all real soon.
Hey, Racer League is brought to you by deodorant. You might want to use some.
Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Dwight Flanders. I'm here with my partner in crime, Mr. Sue Llewellyn.
How do you do?
Doing all right there, Sue.
At number 6.
Working its way back up to the front there, Sue. The 45 of Skittle Waffles is still in the lead, with that number 95 of Carl Phillips right behind him.
Here's a battle for 15th. That number 4 is falling back quite a bit with his teammate,
With his
number
teammate
13.
there, 13. It'll be interesting to see here.
With the
They work
tires,
themselves back up.
they are on older tires. We haven't pitted since lap 20. So we're coming up on the 10 to go caution here in just a lap and a half.
That'll really sort some stuff out, especially coming into the pits, getting some fresher tires for these cars, filling up on gas. And 10 laps shootout here just to finish off the regular season. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. It's going to be one heck of a shootout.
It is.
We got the 84, Kaylee Banks, sitting up there. And there's our 10
There
to go.
it is. The caution flag is out. They're racing back to the line. Oh, sorry. I was just getting into it.
Sure. That 45 of Skittle Waffles has a half a second lead over that 95.
Got a great lead there, Sue. And then that 95 there's got about another 0.6 seconds of a lead from that 33 car.
Sure. There you
They
can
come
see
around,
it.
see the gaps, see the difference there. They sorted things out and single filed out. Well, here comes the 45, going to take that yellow flag. And the pace car is coming out. They got to go from 270 miles an hour down to about 125.
Sure. You know, as I look at these standings right now, 1 through 4 cannot make it on points.
That's true there, Sue.
So these drivers are definitely looking to get that win to get in the showdown.
Oh, yeah, yes.
And the first one that's not is that number 1 of Jay Shepard. And where he sits right now, I think he might be in the showdown.
He might be, I believe so, especially with some of those other drivers being out.
Sure.
Same with that number 99 there, Bree Miller. I think she's going to go ahead and qualify as well. Don't want to speak too soon because the race ain't
Sure.
over yet. But sitting really well.
And that's 17 of Christy Rector. She's back in 18th right now.
She's 20
Boy,
points out.
that's
She
a little
needs to get
borderline.
up there inside of the top 5 at least.
Sure.
Try to get there.
Well, here they come, all coming down pit road. You know what that means. We're going to go to our good friend Ernie.
Oh, I had such a good time with him down in the concert. We both saw the fanny packs together.
Sure.
Oh, but Ernie, are you there, buddy?
Well, hey there. Here, Dwight and Sue, I'm doing just fine. That concert was pretty amazing. I do like the fanny packs. But anyway, back to the racing here. Cars are coming down. They all definitely need tires and to fill up on some volatilized propellant juice. But not too many adjustments here. For the cars, just gonna fill up and get out there. No heavens, that 43 car didn't take any tires at all there, guys. A few drivers just came in, actually, just eat gas and goes. So, this will change it up. Not what they're expecting here, or what they were all talking about. So, big change of events here, y'all. I'm interested to see how it plays out here with these 10 laps to go.
Well, thanks, Ernie. That was quite interesting. That
It
43,
is.
older tires. I don't know how that's going to hold up well, but we'll find out when we come back to the Rectified Automotive Circuit Entertainment Racing League.
Racer League is brought to you by that little thing over there. That's what she said.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name is Sue. How do you do? I'm here with my counterpart, Dwight Flanders.
Well, hey, y'all. Quite an interesting race here, Sue.
It sure was. That 43 of Karen is leading the race.
That's pretty interesting there.
Sure is, but you know what? I see the strategy behind that.
Yeah,
They're qualified for the Showdown, but if they get a win, they can skip the Showdown and go straight to the championship.
that's a pretty aggressive move there, Sue.
It sure is, but if they can hang on with the older tires, they might be able to pull that off.
They might be able to there, Sue, but from second all the way down to seventh, we've got something interesting going on there, Sue.
What's that?
All those drivers from second down to seventh need a win today to qualify for the Showdown.
Oh,
And
boy.
they all took tires,
That's going to be quite interesting.
right? I mean, you've got the 45 of Skittle Waffles, the 95 of Carl Phillips, the 33 of Laura Ellison, the number 7 in 5th is Isaiah, in 6th, the number 6, I like it when it does that, is Stephen Nelson, and then in 7th is the number 84 there of Kaylee Banks.
Oh,
Jay Shepler right there.
all of them needing to win.
They do.
Well,
but
we got 10 laps to go.
the green flag is out, and we're going racing. I would like to note, though, that 23 car is almost a lap down. Dylan Birchfield.
Looks like he's going to go a lap down. Is that
I think
43?
he is.
43 got a good start
Oh,
on those
yes.
older tires. Quite impressed.
They probably already warmed up a little bit.
Sure.
So, here comes the aggressive driving here. Let's see who's going to make the move here first
Sure.
and keep themselves out of trouble.
That number 6 and 33 are working together right now, it looks like.
Well,
maybe
not
not.
so much. That 6 is on the move there, so he really wants this to win here today.
Absolutely.
He really needs to win here today.
Sure. Even if he's demanding a trade, he's putting himself out there for show for other teams.
He is definitely driving really well here, showing that his driving skills are up to par. And there he goes. He's looking for the lead there, Sue. He's going underneath the 43 car of Karen Ellison. Oh, the 32 and 33 bump a little bit. Coming off the turn.
Looks like they held on to it.
They did there, Sue. And Eddie Phillips is qualified for the Showdown right now off the points.
Sure. And there's that 33. She's not going to let the number 6 hold on
Have it
to it.
clean. That 32 wants his win today.
Oh, buddy.
They are driving very aggressively here, Sue. 33 is able to get a good run there coming off turn 4. Hold on to the lead. Here comes the 95 of Carl Phillips.
There's been a car on the move all race.
Well, that he has there, Sue.
He came all the way back from... Where did he start there, Dwight?
I'm looking right now. Carl Phillips started all the way back in 31st place.
Wow.
Quite a great move there, Sue.
Absolutely.
Quite a great move. Well, there's that Bree Miller. She's sitting in 10th place right now. I'd say that's a pretty solid spot to be in as long as she can finish this race.
Sure. That number 4 and 99 are battling. That number 1 of Jay Shepler, he fell back to 15th along with Skittle Waffles.
That's not good there, Sue.
It is not. It is not. He takes that high line.
Maybe trying to go back there and settle up with his teammate here so he can try to get a good run up there.
Could be, but there's not many laps left. I wouldn't want to give up any real estate on that track.
That's true there, Stu, especially when you got almost 4 wide racing right there, right in front of you.
Absolutely.
He is only 1 point, or 2 points, out of the showdown as of last race, so it's interesting to see where the cars lay here after this race. You'll have to stay tuned after the race here and with Nathaniel Scott and see the points and see who's in and who's out.
Absolutely. That Brie Miller, she's working her way into the top 10 right now.
Got a great run there, Stu. Got a great run.
Sure.
Got about
She's
6 laps left.
Sitting in 6th right now. She gained 3 spots already this lap.
Well, that's great there, Stu. We got Nathan Rector there. He's sitting
Right in front of her.
Yes.
He's pretty solid in points, as we've said before.
Yes. Needs a great finish
buddy.
here, Stu.
We're under
heavens,
caution.
The caution flag's there. The 33 car is going to lead them down here. She's going to go ahead and take the yellow flag there. Race back to the line. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Oh, mercy, Stu. Looks like that 84 car just kind of ran out of room there. Oh, taking out a few other cars as well. Heavens to Betsy, Stu. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my. That was a hit and a half.
Oh, my goodness there, Stu. That was crazy. I did not see that coming. I don't think that 19 did either, Stu.
I don't believe so.
Oh, and the 85 of Christopher Bailey.
22. Did you see that move, though? Watch this 17.
Let's see here.
Watch this move to avoid the accident.
Happens right in front of him. Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Turns that car sideways.
Sideways.
And misses that wreck. Now, that's some good driving right there.
That is some great driving right there, Stu. All right, y'all. Well, they're not going to come down to the pits. They want to finish this thing out, so.
And we are going to finish under green.
Thank goodness there, Stu. This will be interesting here.
It sure will.
They're going to come back with 1 lap to go.
1 lap of green. So hang on tight, and we'll be right back.
Racer League is brought to you by this long pause.
Welcome back to the Racer League. My name's Sue. How do you do? Here with my counterpart, Dwight Flanders.
Hey, y'all.
Well, Dwight, 1 lap to settle it all.
Well, we've got the top 3 drivers there, all needing a win here to qualify for themselves for the showdown. You've got the number 55 there sitting in 4th with already 2 wins on the season. A win here today will add points for her championship.
Sure.
In 5th, you've got the 32 there for Eddie Phillips, who's qualified on points. And in 6th, the number 13, who's looking pretty well in points. Same with that number 99.
Sure.
88 is already qualified.
Sitting in 8th.
In 8th. Oh, looky there. And in 9th, you got the number 7 there of Isaiah. Now, he also needs a win.
Sure.
And at the number 4 there of Tommy Ray, he's sitting 67 points out. Technically, he could get it off of points.
He could.
But everybody else has to have a bad day. So he also may need a win there today, too, there, Sue.
A win would solidify
It would. It would definitely hold it all together.
Being that far back, I don't know if he can make it in 1 lap.
Anything's possible, Sue.
Anything is possible.
Well, that pace car is down, so we're about to find out who's got what and what they got as the green flag's out. And we're going racing.
33 did not get a good start.
Not like that she did the last time. The 95's going to try to make a look there on the bottom there. Got his teammate at the 32 of Eddie Phillips right behind him.
That 6 is going to
6
block.
is going to go. That 6 knows that bottom line's the line to have.
Absolutely.
Now the white flag's out, y'all, so they've just got this lap to try to get it done.
Can that number 6 get up there and challenge that 95?
That 32's definitely going to try to give him a run for his money.
Absolutely. If that 32 can stay down there, no, he's going to fall
He's
back
not going to
up.
be able to get there. Here goes Town into turn 3, coming up on the turn 4. The 95 got a great run coming off the turn 4 there, Stu.
He sure does.
And he's going to get the win today, Stu.
Absolutely.
Heavens to Betsy.
From 31st to 1st.
That's a great move right there, and a great job for that team.
Absolutely.
As they qualify themselves for the Showdown.
Which starts just next week.
Something to point out here, Stu. I'm going to just kind of mention this here real quick. That 32 car won last season's race right here as well to qualify himself for the Showdown. Now his teammate, the 95, did the same thing. Shared some notes.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you join us next week as we start our Showdown right here Tuesday at 7. Now we're throwing on up to Nathaniel Scott for our post-race show.
That'll do, Stu. That'll do.
Well, what an exciting finish here on the Racer League as we went back to Coca-Cola, and Carl Phillips is going to get the win that he needs to qualify himself for the Showdown. Unfortunately, finishing second was the number 6 of Steven Nelson. In third, we had the number 32 of Eddie Phillips. In fourth, the number 33 of Laura Ellison. And rounding out the top 5 was our pole sitter, the number 55 of Tina Miller. Now, for the moment, I believe we've all been waiting for the points. Where does your driver sit in or out of the Showdown? Well, the drivers that are not qualified for the Showdown and just missed the mark was the number 83 of Renee Rector by 12 points. Also, the number 17 of Christy Rector by 25 points. Those drivers missed the Showdown. The Auto Racing National Ultimate Showdown consists of 5 races, with the final race being the championship race. Well, the points are now going to be reset. 2 drivers have already got an automatic bid and will skip the first 4 races of the Showdown. The number 47 of John Jackson and the number 55 of Tina Miller both have 2 wins and will skip all the way to the championship race. Everybody else in the Showdown must compete each week to try to get a win. Every week, the bottom 3 drivers will be eliminated from the Showdown. So all of our Showdown drivers must be up to speed, on par, and coming with their A game if they plan to win Season 2 of the Racer League. It's going to be an interesting 5 weeks ahead of us, so make sure you stay tuned each and every week. To do that, if you're a first-time viewer, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've already subscribed and you haven't yet, ring that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the Racer League action. We air every Tuesday night at 7, so I look forward to seeing you next time.
Racer League is brought to you by Ben Sound, and images were provided by Google. Don't forget to like or comment below on what you think of Racer League, and throw a heart in for me.